What is up, fucks? Here's the video you've been waiting for. I was in the process of making it when I slowly but surely I lost my fucking mind. Let's put it that way. Yeah. This is the video basically showing you the many ways I get pain relief from my fibromyalgia, bipolar disorder, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I know. It's a lot. It's a lot. We're digging a lot here. First of all, before I start that though, I have to show you another one of my passions. The Marvel box. And this time, this Marvel box is very special to me. Because it's a Halloween box and it's fucking zombies. Yes, I am a zombie dork, you guys. I love zombies. They love me too, I can tell. They definitely love me. Okay. We got a little zombie pin. Don't look at my face. There you go. And then I got the decal. And then I got this. The red skull. Oh, and he's a zombie. And I got Deadpool. Zombie Deadpool. Can you see what he's holding in his hand? Kind of, sort of. There you go. Yeah, he's a little idea. Deadpool. I fucking adore the Marvel box because this is a Marvel family. I told you all that. Marvel all the way. It came with a shirt, but I have the way I'm set up. You wouldn't be able to see it. Maybe if I did this, possible. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, you can see it. It's a really cool t-shirt. That's what came in the Marvel box this time. I'm so excited. I love shit like that. I get the Walking Dead box too. And if you want, I can start unboxing my crap with you if you want. It'll be fun. We'll make a video out of it. But anyways, man, we're doing a video here. Stop getting distracted by shiny dead people. Anyways, let's start off with this video with something probably serious that I'll make disgracefully stupid by making jokes. And by the way, I don't find what I have at all a joke. That's just how I deal with shit. Fibromyalgia is a bite in the ass. It's characterized by widespread pain and discomfort. And that's really just saying that lightly, honestly. To be honest, fibromyalgia feels like you're sunburned and you've never been in the sun. There's pain in the muscles and the bones, for shit's sake. And it's shit. It gives you memory problems. Gives you insomnia. It really did make my sleep disturbances tons better. It was really great to see my sleep demon again, honestly. I got rid of him when I was a child, and that fucker came back in a heartbeat when it really got bad. So thanks, fibromyalgia. You're the best. Well, drop it. And the shit will go everywhere. And it'll break shit. That's what I really like. So, I can sometimes not carry a bowl of food too far because my hands just let go. And you can't tell when. You'll think you're good. You're like, oh, okay, yeah, I can do this. You turn around, you walk 3 steps, and it's gone. That's a good one, too. They think fibromyalgia may be contracted through genetics. It could be genetically there, but brought on by environmental things. Which means I may have had a good chance of getting it because of my genetics, and they think I may have gotten it, or basically jump-started it, when I had a car accident, and I do believe it was 2002. And then I had babies on November 22nd, 2004, and then right back, just back to back, and my son was born 11/22, 2005. They're Irish twins, yes. They think that might have made it a lot better for my fibromyalgia to just come right out the closet. Happy as day. I don't like to say that my kids had anything to do with me having fibromyalgia. It's like saying it's their fault. So I don't really like saying it. But sure does the doctors and shit like to. They like to jump on that one right away. There's like a full sprint into that one right away. But anyways, carrying on. Fibromyalgia is really shitty. There's moments where it gets really shitty. Best thing you can do is just ride it out. It's like having sex with a fat girl. You just roll her in flour and find the wet spot, and then you just slap her thigh and ride the wave. That's what she can do. Hope you find your way out once you've done your business. I don't, it's the best way to describe it. People think you're weird when you have fibromyalgia. But that's alright. The military, when I first was diagnosed with fibromyalgia, it took me very, very long to convince anything, just anyone and anything, that I had fibromyalgia, because it was, when I had fibromyalgia, it was the time when it didn't exist, when it was nothing. No one knew what fibromyalgia was at the time. They had an inkling that there was something called that, but it wasn't really used as a diagnosis, because they said it was just a figment of my imagination. They kindly asked me, because my husband was in the military, if my husband was out on cruise. He's like, no. Well, what does that have to do with anything? Well, I'm just asking because some girls get lonely when their husband's away on cruise. And the only way to bring them back is when their spouse's medical attention, and they need to come back for them. Yeah, they were assholes. You tell them you have pain and shit, and they'll give you the number to a psychiatrist too. I already had one of those, so she was quite confused. Well, I guess that's it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna show you stuff too. But anyways, fibromyalgia is such a dick in the wrong end. Hope none of you guys catch it. It blows. It's the gift you never wanted. It's really shitty. And let's go take a look at the shit I did. It'll be really fancy, I swear. Okay. There's a fan in this room, so I gotta talk kind of loud. So I hope I don't blow everybody's ears out. But when we're gonna talk about pain relief for fibromyalgia, I want to talk about the machines I use to get pain relief.
This is basically an inversion table. What you do is you snap your feet in here and you actually turn yourself upside down. And what this does is it actually uses gravity to take the pressure off your vertebrae and the little spongy discs that are in between each vertebrae. And it absolutely relieves pain. And I love this machine. It is friggin' wonderful. You can also use this to do a whole bunch of exercises. My husband flips upside down and he actually does sit-ups. Or you'd call it ab crunches. This machine is awesome, especially if you have pain in the spine, the neck. It's really amazing. I love this machine. I also have a smaller one. Let's push this one out of the way. Let's get a bit closer now. I have a smaller one. This side attaches to your neck. This side attaches to your shoulders. Actually sits like that, if you can see it. And you use this to blow it up. It basically pushes your shoulder and your neck away from each other. And it works pretty much like the inversion table, but it does it just for your neck. I love it. That's another machine I like. Another thing I have is a TINS machine. I put these, they're like stickies. Let me get one. I got them hooked to the thing. You take these sticky nodes and you put them to a muscle that's bugging you. And then you plug them in. To this machine. Like that. And then you turn this machine on. And it goes to whatever type of electrical current you like that causes a massage. That basically will stop your muscles from being tense or painful. This works pretty good, but when you have fibromyalgia, or you have your tense muscles are constantly tense, after a while it doesn't work. But it works for a pretty good time, pretty long time. This one goes up for a pretty long time to a pretty high volt, so this one still works for me. My last one ended up not working after a while. I was too used to the max amount it had. Now, the next thing I'm going to tell you about is showing you what I look like. Crazy, right? Next thing I'm going to show you is pretty much simple. But it relieves pain. It's pretty simple though. I swear. And it's not vitamin water. I'm just thirsty. What I'm about to show you is simple. And boring. There's another thing, and it's my pillow. I had to get a special pillow. There you go, you'll be able to see it now. Where my head is basically kept like an egg in an egg carton. It's the way I sleep, so I have to have my head in a level position with my spine, or everything hurts everywhere all the time. That's about it for the shit I have in my room. As you can see, it takes a lot for someone with fibromyalgia to live, well, to live drug-free as best they can. Well, narcotic-free, let's say it that way. You got your machines, your inversion tables, your neck machines, your pillows. There's a lot you can try and do. It doesn't get rid of the pain, all of it. So right now I've got really, really bad case of what feels like sunburn, but there's no sunburn. That's just shit we have to live through. You learn to live through it. Yeah. Let's go to... Okay guys, to get on the whole showing you how I fight pain thing, I've already showed you my giant machines of torture. Yeah, sometimes it's torture. I'm going to show you the basic tools, which is what we call maintenance medications. I have to take these every night. That's another reason why I'm up at night. So let's get started, because I have to take them. So I got a little bit of coffee left, so let's see. As you can see, it's a hefty 5 medications, but just not 5 medications. It's how many you gotta take out of the bottle to eat. Okay, this is buprofen, which is off-brand Wellbutrin. That is a 300 milligram tab. Next, coming down the line, is amitriptyline, and I have to take 3 of them at bedtime. Toss those in the pot. Next down the line comes Topamax, which is the off-brand for topiramate. I take 2 of these. Yay. Next down the line is another Buprofen, which is off-brand Wellbutrin, but this milligram is 150. So I have to take 450 tabs of Wellbutrin. Yay, we know math. Last stop. I have to take gabapentin, 600 milligrams, but that's just not it. I have to take 2 tablets by mouth 3 times a day. I've taken the other ones already with my food. I still have 2 to eat, so these things will eat your stomach if you don't take them out. So since I've been taking medication like this for so long, I'm absolutely used to taking them all at once and eating them, yes you say. It really freaks out a lot of people, but I've been doing this a very long time, so it doesn't really bother me. Here we go. Down the hatch. Like I said, these are called my maintenance medications. As you can see, none of them are narcotics. Period. Because of my past, I try to stay off narcotics. That's why I have the machines I have and the TENS unit. And I go in and I get injections a lot. To some people, it sounds extremely strange to get injections. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Some of these medications are psychiatric medications because, yes, I'm bipolar, but also being a person struggling with fibromyalgia, it's very debilitating. And you have to find the right amount of medication or combination of medications to get to that good point where you're a functioning human being. It takes time and energy, but when you get it, it's worth it. Trust me. It makes you feel like $1 million. And so, that's what I have here. I'm not ashamed that I have to take medication for the things I have, honestly. I honestly do find ways not to be on more medication. Like, I have IBS. But I take the things out of my diet my doctor says would make it so I have to be on medication if I eat those certain types of foods. So I don't eat those types of food. Like, he says the fake sweeteners in diet sodas will rip me apart. I don't ever drink diet soda. So I do steer away from things that will make me have certain medications for what I have. But when it comes to fibromyalgia and bipolar disorder, there's really just... You just have to trust your doctors to put you on medications that'll fix. Or at least make what you have bearable. It's a hard journey, but when you get there, it's worth it. When you get at least a little relief, it's worth it. It's a hard road, but it's a satisfying one. And it makes you feel accomplished by beating it rather than it beating you.
Oh, wasn't that fun? Everyone have fun on that little ride? I know I did. I learned new stuff. Seriously though, I've learned ice and heat really works for people. I've learned about distractions. I have those things, little flowers, to make clicking noises. Little solar flowers. I got a bunch of them, and I have them ticking along the same lines as the ones around them. They're a really good distraction. I can concentrate on them. I learned little ways to forget how bad it hurts. Yeah, pretty much. Fibromyalgia is biting the ass. Did I tell you guys that? Well, like, subscribe, share, but if you don't, I completely understand. I'm an asshole who's got a pain disorder that nobody wants. But I can tell you, it's completely not contagious. Because if it was, my husband would totally have it. And my friends. And my parents. And my brothers. Holy shit, I'm the only one with it out of my family. That seems very sketchy. Does seem very sketchy. I might have been adopted. I'm gonna ask my mom in the morning. She's got some explaining to do. She once said I was the milkman's daughter. This bitch has got some explaining to do. Come 10 a.m.? No. No, I want to sleep in. Come 1 o'clock, that bitch has got some explaining to do. Seriously. I mean, the mailman was a really nice guy, and so was the milkman, but my dad was really cool. Poor man. All those forest fires I lit, he had to take the fall for. And not even his kid. Damn. Yeah, my mom's got some explaining to do. What were we talking about? Oh. If you don't feel like subscribing, that is completely okay. I'll still be sitting here in this chair, or the vicinity of this chair, looking into the camera, talking to myself. Because I'm my only friend. I'm my only friend. And that's all that matters. Anyways. Be nice to each other. Don't light any forest fires, it's rude. Make sure you recycle. Bake me a cake and then eat the whole thing for me. You can tell me how delicious it was. Social distance. Wear your fucking masks. Don't be a fucking retard. It's just concerning how stupid America has been lately. Anyways, moving on. Just behave. And don't make friends with ducks. Fucking ducks. They're probably the ones who made this pandemic. I can't prove it, but I know. In my soul. This is a duck pandemic. Fucking creatures. Deuces.